But we had our fantasy draft. We had our fantasy draft. Well, some of us had our fantasy draft. Some people's AIs had it. That would be Devin. I don't know
Jordan
if you
Addison,
want to.
baby.
I don't know if you want to explain, but I guess you at some point you went on auto draft, and I hit you up like, yo, you were on auto draft, buddy. And you were
So you
like,
hit me up. You said you're on auto draft. I think I made one more pick and then fell asleep.
yeah, like that was an accident. I was like, oh, okay, maybe he accidentally like turned his phone off or something. And he was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, no, he went to sleep. So it is what it was. And then you went to auto draft, and at one point I hit you up like, yo, by the way, we're like 19th round, and you don't have a backup QB. Like we need to do something about this. I was like, and you haven't picked the defense yet. Like, yo, like what are we gonna do?
You don't have to draft a defense, though.
I don't know.
I'm
In
a big
our
waiver
league,
wire defense and kicker type of
so
guy.
so you're gonna have like Miami and fucking the Chargers defense every other week.
I don't.
But you got Houston's, which isn't
Big
honestly.
matchup guy.
That was a defense that I was considering. But all right, let's go over them. I got your whole team written down for you, so you don't even got to worry about going and pulling it up.
This is
I got my team.
3/4 auto draft, by the way.
This is a what? Oh, 3/4 auto draft.
It's a 3/4 auto draft.
Oh man. All right. Well, then you tell me when I go through it anybody that you actually picked, and then tell me people that you are happy that your auto draft picked for you. So let's go over your team first then, because you have 3 quarterbacks.
Yep.
You have Justin Herbert, you have Justin Fields. What do you mean?
Wait, I have Herbert? I thought I had Burrow.
No.
That's my other draft.
The first pick was Burrow. Yeah, no, you have Justin Herbert,
Damn.
Justin Fields, and Jordan Love.
I'm just feeling out Justin Fields right now. We'll see where he's at. The other two are solid.
I don't.
Jerry's
still I don't know.
Fields.
I don't know. Jury's out on Fields, and depending on how good of a receiving core Green Bay really has, Jury might be out on Jordan Love.
Jerry's out on the Chargers receiving core as well.
That too, dude. You might be fucked.
These are bad.
Like, these aren't bad quarterbacks. It's just in terms of fantasy. I don't know.
No,
but Herbert's
a great fantasy quarterback.
You do have James Cook.
Yep.
You do have Derrick Henry.
Those are my keepers.
Those are your keepers. So after that, it gets a little tricky. You have Trayvon Henderson, Tank Bigsby, and Bashul Tootin. Bashul Tootin.
You know what's so funny? His picture on fantasy is him in a college shirt. It's like his college polo senior day pick or whatever.
Nice.
It's awesome.
He isn't. Is he not on a? He's on a team, right?
He's on a team.
Okay. You did draft somebody on a team. Now Tyreek Hill is your wide receiver 1. That was somebody I think you picked.
I
think you chose Tyreek Hill, which I thought was funny. Considering
the amount. I thought it was hilarious too, because I was like, I was looking through and I was like, the upside, the Tyreek Hill upside is there.
It is there. You have Garrett Wilson, you have Calvin Ridley, you have Rome Odunze, you have Jacoby Myers, you have Matthew Golden, you got Ricky Pearsall, and you got Jordan Addison.
Ton of receivers.
You got a ton of receivers to choose from. Looks
like
bait. You got flex. Your flex is going to be a receiver. You got Jake Ferguson at tight end.
That's it.
So you got a starting tight end, but that's all you got at tight end. You got Cairo Santos at kicker. You got Houston's defense, and then your 3 defensive players. You got Zach Bond, Zaire Franklin, or Zaire Franklin, and Brian Branch. For somebody who is, you are the reigning Super Bowl champion, reigning fantasy champion. I'm not gonna lie, the odds are stacked against you.
For now.
Well, no, like for sure though. Like the odds. No, well,
last year I started the season power ranked, like last. It was like 12.
Is there a power ranking for our league?
Yeah,
do they make always that? Power before the season starts?
I don't know if it's before.
I'd like to see like where they
I think there is. I think
ESPN
I'm like 8.
if ESPN says like where they think we are, because
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious because I'm iffy on my team. I'm not gonna lie, because I think the thing with
See,
my
and
team,
that's 100% Mikey draft.
this is 100%. I picked every single person.
Yeah.
I will say I'm happy with certain positions. I'm happy with certain steals I got, but I think I'm gonna have the same issue I had last year, which is just making sure. Which I mean, obviously, this is part of fantasy, but just making sure that I pick right on certain weeks, because there are weeks where it's just in my head. I'm like, oh, this person's going against this team, and I'm just, and then I put somebody on the bench that gets 32 points.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
Like you
I
could
have
have
the talent.
won last year,
I
but you were a
just
fucking
I kept fucking up.
you were a tinker demon. Dude. You were straight tinkering.
So here's my team. I got Josh Allen, who was one of my keepers, and then I got CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud's probably not gonna get any burn besides Josh's bye week.
Bye week, yeah.
But like if in terms of emergency quarterback, I'll take CJ Stroud all day. I got Josh Jacobs at running back. So this is where my running backs I'm iffy about. I like the Josh Jacobs move. Here's the thing. I'm calling I'm not gonna say calling their bluff, but I'm putting Pittsburgh. I'm calling them out. I'm if they got Jalen Warren, they didn't need Najee Harris, so I grabbed Jalen Warren. I said, you know what? Let me take Jalen Warren. He's gonna be running back one. Maybe he's gonna share a little bit with their rookie running back they picked up, but I'll take it. I got Brees Hall, another starting running back.
Right.
I like it. Don't know how much the Jets are going to be running the ball, but maybe there's enough options. Maybe there's enough option plays between him and Justin Fields.
Justin Fields will be their leading rusher.
Now I got Scatterbo. Now that's a sleeper. That's I'm gonna wait and see. That's a by week 5 he might be the starting running back and be averaging 4.2 a carry, and it's like,
Sure.
all right, we got a guy. And then someone who just got cleared to play week 1, Najee Harris. I grabbed Najee Harris late. I think everybody kept assuming his. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people in our draft maybe didn't remember or know what his injury was, and they just saw that he was questionable.
Saw questionable, yeah.
And kind of kept passing on him.
Eye injury, but all right.
And he
hasn't gotten a lot of practice reps, so I don't know how much he's going to be touching the ball week 1, but down the road he'll be.
I don't know if Hampton's going to be their starting running back all year, so I think Najee's going to move up on the depth chart, I think. And wide receivers. So I got Jamar Chase, another one of my keepers. Drake London. I have DJ Moore, Chris Godwin, and this is where it starts to get tricky. And wide receivers are specifically where I'm looking at where it's who and when.
You want to make a trade?
Who?
Do you want all of my receivers for something?
For who?
Jamar.
Who do you want? Fuck you. Oh man. No. Jamar Chase though and Drake London. I like it, but down the road I don't know how good Atlanta's going to look, so I'm going to be it's going to be questionable. DJ Moore, that's solely on like, all right, well, what is Chicago going to fucking do?
Yeah,
are they going to actually do something? If not, bro might not get a lot of burn. Chris Godwin going to be healthy this year. Still just got paid, still wide receiver 2 for the Bucks. He might end up getting more burn than I think. And then I'm looking at like Xavier Legette, probably not going to get much burn. Rashad Bateman, probably a guy, if a lot of people on bye weeks, he gets burned. Marvin Mims Jr., Romeo Doubs. If Romeo Doubs ends up being wide receiver 1 in Green Bay, then sure, maybe he gets more burn. But besides that, I don't know. I got George Kittle at tight end.
Just trade him to Mr. Packers fan for 18 picks.
I got George Kittle at tight end. And then my backup tight end is Tucker Kraft. So having a starting tight end as my backup tight end, I don't mind having that. I got Chris Boswell. Because I try to think of a team like Pittsburgh's. They're gonna kick a lot of field goals.
They're gonna be kicking the ball a lot. Yeah.
They're gonna go into half a lot where it's gonna be like 9-10 to something. Like they're gonna have 12 points, 6 points.
Yep.
Like it's gonna be 10-3.
Yeah.
So
Boswell's
I picked up
he's
Chris
still
Boswell.
he's old, but still a
I
dog.
picked up Minnesota's defense. They were an absolute menace of a squad last year, and hopefully they can repeat that fantasy wise and just lock down. And then defensive players, I got all linebackers: Logan Wilson, Robert Spillane, and Jordan Brooks. So yeah, I like my team. There's a couple questionable spots where I'm just, maybe I'm thinking about it too much, but I don't know. My receivers are iffy besides Jamar and Drake.
Yeah, I mean, that's usually my problem when I draft is try to pick the perfect picks and it's never perfect, and then you're stuck with a team that's wonky dookie. Auto draft did me all right. I'm not in a bad spot. I'm not scared. It's not what I wanted, but it's not terrible. But I mean, last year, waiver wire demon, picking up, dropping. You got to make moves because especially last year with all the injuries and everything, the season gets weird. All the guys you think are going to be this McCaffrey's and fucking just guys getting injured. You got to make weird moves. Like by the end of last season, I was running with Bo Nix as my starting quarterback. Won me the league, but he was playing like a dog.
Won you the fucking
it's like
league.
No one's going to draft Bo Nix, but if you got him and he's playing well, fuck him.
Well, we'll see. You will see how your GM moves work out for you. I think
I
lot of
am
my guys.
King GM.
I think a lot of my guys are probably gonna stick around. Like I see a world where I'm probably gonna be flexing my running backs a lot, just because Josh Jacobs, and then I think it's gonna be a fight for first place. I think Jalen Warren is gonna get a lot of burn. I think Scatterbo is gonna end up getting more burn throughout the season. Najee Harris, I think, is gonna get. I mean, he's gonna be the starting running back for the Chargers, and they have absolutely no passing game.
Yeah.
And then Breece Hall.
Don't say that. I got Herbert.
Sorry, but it's
Herbert
true.
did for 4K last year. Chill out.
So I like it. I'm not mad at it. But we got college football. We got
What was I
college
going to say
football.
about fantasy?
What were you going to say about fantasy?
Oh, yeah, your team's very top heavy.
My team is very top heavy?
Yeah.
In terms
Josh
of,
and Jamar are going to do you right every week, but
I hope so.
Filling in everything else.
I hope so. Like the problem is like Josh Allen versus like my Ravens week 1.
Yeah.
Like that's gonna be a problem. Like I'm gonna hope that Josh scores like 4 touchdowns, but also loses.
Yeah,
but
35-28.
Yeah, maybe. Hopefully we get something like that. But college football,